Emily, Dad's room smell is seeping into the hallway again. Are you ventilating properly? It stinks. Do something about it.
I'm sorry, Sarah. I've been ventilating and using air fresheners, but the smell still lingers.
Do your job properly. It's not just about caring for Dad. Don't cause any trouble to us.
Could you return the air purifier then? I bought it 6 months ago. You took it, remember?
It's a waste to use an air purifier just for Dad's room. It's much better in my room. Besides, a bedridden old man wouldn't care about his old smell.
I don't think that's true. It would also reduce the smell outside his room. Could we put it back into his room?
Then why don't you go ahead and buy another one?
Your father said we don't need to do that much for him.
Then don't ask me to return it. You're getting cocky because Mom hasn't been saying anything lately. You're just a caregiver. Know your place.
I'm sorry.
If you're going to apologize, don't argue with me. We've been taking care of you ever since my brother died. Aren't you grateful enough for that?
I'm very grateful to you and your family.
That's why I'm saying it doesn't seem like it. You have no redeeming qualities, no parents or siblings. You're just all alone in this world. That's why you can't leave our house. Just shut up and do the caregiving and housework as you're told.
But he is actually your father too. Don't you want him to be as comfortable as possible?
Huh? He's bedridden and useless. I've always hated Dad. Always nagging to do this, do that. I just want him to kick the bucket already. It's been 10 years since he needed care, but isn't he too stubborn? I hope he goes to the other world soon this year.
Sarah, please don't say such things.
Huh? I can think whatever I want.
I know, but your father hasn't been feeling well lately.
Oh, is that so? Is he finally going?
That's why I want you to have no regrets. While he's still alive, you could talk to him, tell him how you feel.
Oh, don't give me that preachy crap. If you say anything unnecessary again, I'll seriously kick you out. Actually, I don't know why we haven't kicked you out yet. Dad's life might even shorten if we left him alone.
I'm sorry. Please, let me stay just a little longer.
Fine. Do your best while Dad's still alive. Oh, right. Make healthy foods or dinner today. I'm on a diet because I'm doing marriage hunting. Keep it low calorie, okay?
All right, I'll focus on making healthy meals for a while then.
Yeah, I need to snag a good husband and get out of here soon. I don't want to end my life in a house full of old people like you.
I understand. I'll do my best to prepare healthy, low-calorie meals for you.
Good. And make sure it's tasty, too. I don't want to suffer through bland food just because it's healthy.
Of course, I'll try to make it both nutritious and delicious.
You better. By the way, have you seen my blue dress? The one I wore to my friend's wedding last month?
I believe I washed it last week. It should be in your closet on the left side.
Well, I can't find it. Did you misplace it?
I'm pretty sure I put it back in your closet. Would you like me to come and help you look for it?
No, don't bother. I'll find it myself. Just make sure you're more careful with my things in the future.
I'm sorry if I misplaced it. I'll double check next time.
You better. Those clothes are expensive, you know. Not that you'd understand wearing the same old things all the time.
I understand. I'll be more careful.
Good. Oh, and Mom mentioned she wants to visit her sister next week. You'll need to take care of everything while she's gone.
Of course, I'll manage things here.
Make sure you do. And don't forget to water Mom's plants. Last time you forgot and her favorite orchid almost died.
I remember. I've set reminders for all the plants this time.
You need reminders for that? Jeez. What would you do without your phone?
It just helps me keep track of everything. There's a lot to manage in the house.
Yeah. That's what you're here for, right? To manage everything.
Yes, I'm doing my best to help out wherever I can.
Good. Keep it up. I'm going out tonight. By the way, so don't wait up.
All right, have a good time. Should I leave some dinner for you in the fridge?
Nah, I'll probably grab something while I'm out. But make sure there's hangover soup ready for tomorrow morning, just in case.
Sure, I'll prepare some and keep it in the fridge.
Perfect. At least you're good for something.
Is there anything else you need before you go out?
Actually, yeah. Can you iron my red blouse? The one with the ruffles. I might wear it tonight.
Of course, I'll do it right away.
Thanks. Oh, and while you're at it, can you check my black heels need polishing? They're in the shoe rack by the door.
Sure, I'll take a look at them too.
Great. I'm going to take a shower now. Make sure everything's ready by the time I'm done.
I'll do my best.
Emily, where are you?
I'm in the laundry room. Is everything okay?
No, everything is not okay. Why isn't my blouse ready? I'm running late.
I'm sorry, I just finished ironing it. I'll bring it to you right away.
Hurry up. And what about my shoes?
They're by the door. I polished them for you.
They better be perfect. I have an important date tonight.
I hope you have a good time. Here's your blouse.
Finally. Next time be quicker about it. I shouldn't have to remind you about these things.
I understand. I'll try to anticipate your needs better in the future.
You should. That's what you're here for, isn't it? To make our lives easier?
Yes, I'm here to help.
Good. Remember that. Oh, and make sure Dad doesn't make too much noise tonight. I don't want to come home to his moaning again.
I'll do my best to keep him comfortable and quiet.
You better. Last time it totally ruined my mood when I got home.
I'm sorry about that. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
It better not. All right, I'm off. Don't wait up.
Have a good night, Sarah.
Emily, listen. The hotel we're staying at has an amazing private open-air bath in the room.
Well, that's wonderful, Sarah. I'm happy for you.
Now that old geezer is finally gone, the sense of freedom is incredible.
It's only been a week since your father passed away.
We've already had the funeral, so it's fine. Make sure you finish sorting out his belongings before we get back from our trip.
Don't worry, I think I'll be done by tomorrow.
Huh? Really?
There wasn't much in your father's room except for things needed for caregiving, and he didn't have many personal belongings.
I see. Well, that's it then. Emily, pack up your stuff too. Thanks for taking care of Dad. You did well, caring for someone else's father for 10 years. Your role is over now, so get out. Mom agrees too.
Your mother agrees?
Of course. Have you forgotten how Mom treated you? She's hated you ever since you married my brother. She might not have said anything recently, but she's always wanted you to leave.
I understand. I'll leave.
I'm sorry it's so sudden, but you knew this would happen, right? That once Dad was gone, you'd have no place here. Let's see. It's been 10 years since Dad Care started and 4 years since my brother died. Your life is really over, isn't it? Truly at rock bottom. And you'll be kicked out of your family home too.
I made this decision myself, so I have no regrets.
Why are you acting tough? You're just an unemployed middle-aged woman outside this house. You're almost 40, so remarriage seems unlikely. Finding a job might be difficult too.
Sarah, shouldn't you be more worried about yourself than me?
Worry about me?
You're in your mid-30s too, right? And you're not working either.
I'm pretty if I lose weight, and I'm not divorced. I'm still in demand, unlike you.
I see. Well, take care of your mother. Thank you for everything.
Wait, that's it? You're not going to beg to stay or anything?
Why would I? You've made it clear that I'm not welcome here anymore.
But where will you go?
I have some savings. I'll figure something out.
Well, good for you then. I guess you won't have any trouble leaving.
No, I won't. Is there anything else you need before I go?
Actually, yes. Can you prepare some meals for us before you leave? You know Mom can't cook, and I'm useless in the kitchen.
Sarah, I don't think that's appropriate. I'm no longer a member of this household.
Come on. It's the least you could do after all we've done for you.
All you've done for me? Sarah, I've been taking care of your father and this household for a decade.
And we gave you a place to live. Don't be ungrateful.
I'm not ungrateful. I'm just drawing a line. My responsibilities here are over.
Fine, be that way. Don't come crawling back when you can't make it on your own.
I won't. Goodbye, Sarah. Goodbye, Margaret.
Yeah, whatever. Just make sure you're out before we get back.
I will be. Don't worry.
Good. Enjoy your new life. Or whatever's left of it. Mom, where are you now? The train's returning in 2 hours. Come back to the station area when you're done shopping.
Hey, Sarah, do you remember what Emily likes?
Huh? I don't know what she likes.
Don't you even remember if she prefers sweet or salty things?
Of course I don't remember. I don't care what she likes at all.
I can't decide which souvenir to get for Emily.
Wait, Mom, what's wrong with you? You've been acting weird these past few months. You've been unusually considerate towards Emily. She's just a caregiver, you know, an unemployed woman who's useless.
But even so, she took care of your father for 10 years.
We didn't ask her to do it. She did it because she wanted to. And actually, it's pointless to buy a souvenir for her now because Emily has already left our house.
What? Emily left? Why?
Why? Because Dad's care is over. There's no reason for Emily to stay with us anymore, so I told her to leave before we get back from our trip.
You told her to leave?
But you were going to say to her eventually, right?
No, I had no intention of saying that.
Huh? You were planning to let Emily stay? Why? Why did you want Emily to stay?
What have you done? I can't believe this.
No, I can't believe this. Emily is a stranger to us, isn't she? Besides, we let her stay for 4 years after my brother died. That's enough, right?
Emily has been doing housework and caregiving all this time.
Well, she had to at least do that much.
What are we going to do? How are we going to live?
Wait, Mom, what's wrong? We shouldn't have any trouble even if Emily's gone, right?
We will have trouble. How are we going to manage living expenses?
Well, isn't there Dad's inheritance?
There's hardly anything left of that. Emily has quite a bit of inheritance from your brother, and she graduated from a top university. She even worked from home while taking care of Dad, so she probably won't have any trouble making a living. I realized that 6 months ago and was trying to mend our relationship with Emily. Why did you have to do something unnecessary?
Don't worry, Mom. I'll find a good husband. It's not like we suddenly can't make a living, right? I'll bring you a rich man by the end of the year.
What are you talking about, Sarah? You're just an unemployed, middle-aged woman. Despite Dad telling you many times, you never got a steady job and just played around. That's why Dad's savings are gone. You're so unreliable. That's why a life living with Emily was much more decent.
Mom, don't say such things.
Just bring Emily back home right now. Otherwise, I'll cut family ties with you.
Cut family ties? Mom, you can't be serious.
I am serious. You ruined everything with your selfishness.
But Mom, I thought you didn't like Emily either. You always complained about her.
That was before. I've changed my mind. Emily is a good person and we need her.
Need her? We can manage on our own.
Can we? You don't have a job and I'm too old to work. Emily was the only one holding this household together.
But she's not even family. She's just Dad's caretaker.
She's more family than you've been lately. At least she cared for your father.
I cared for Dad too.
By complaining and avoiding him at every turn? That's not care, Sarah. Just call Emily now.
But she's already gone. How am I supposed to bring her back?
Use your phone. Call her, text her, do whatever it takes. We need her back.
Fine. I'll call her, but don't expect much. She seemed pretty determined to leave.
Try your best. We need her back.
Emily is still not answering. Maybe she's blocked our numbers?
Then we'll go find her in person when we get back. Do you know where she might have gone?
No idea. She never talked about our plans or friends.
This is why I told you to be nicer to her. Now we've lost our only support.
I didn't know it would turn out like this. You never said anything about needing her either.
I thought it was obvious. Who did you think was going to take care of us?
I don't know. I thought we'd be fine on our own.
With what money? Your father's pension is gone, and neither of us has a job.
Can't we just sell the house?
And then what? How long do you think that money would last?
I don't know. I'll find a job or something.
At your age? With no experience? Don't be naive.
Then what are we supposed to do?
We need to get Emily back. Keep trying to contact her.
Emily, please answer us. We have something important to talk about.
Sarah, what's wrong?
Emily, why didn't you answer our calls?
I've been busy and wasn't looking at my phone.
I see. We're back from our trip, and you really left, huh?
You told me to leave, and I was planning to leave once your father's care was over anyway.
I see. Emily, I'm sorry. We want you to come back home.
What? Why the sudden change?
I didn't know about many things. You know, caregiving is tough, right? And we made you do housework too. I realize now that I haven't been grateful enough about that.
I was taking care of your father for my own reasons. You might not remember, but I met your brother thanks to your father.
Oh, right. You met Dad first, didn't you?
Yes, when I was into mountain climbing, your father helped me out, and that's how I met your brother. If your father hadn't helped me, I wouldn't be here now, and I wouldn't have met my husband. That's why I wanted to care for him until the end.
But for 10 years? That's amazing.
Well, if I had left this house after my husband died, your father would have been put in a facility without proper care. I absolutely didn't want that.
Mom and I should have helped more. I'm sorry we left everything to you.
It's over now, and as I said before, it was what I wanted to do. So don't worry about it, Sarah. Just forget about me.
No, if we kick you out like this, Dad will be angry in heaven. We want to repay you for everything you've done for us.
You don't have to say things you don't mean. That is...
It's my true feelings.
Did your mother actually ask you to do this?
Huh?
Because I noticed your mother's attitude changed a while ago. She used to call me just a caregiver, but recently she started helping with housework. I guess she got worried about what would happen after I left.
You knew about that?
Of course. After being mistreated for nearly 10 years, I noticed when the attitude changed. Recently, she even started listening to complaints about you. She said you wouldn't take care of her in her old age. I guess she saw herself in your father's situation.
Emily, we're in a lot of trouble now. There's hardly any inheritance left from Dad. Just the house. And even if we sell it, we may not only be able to survive for just a year.
I see. But can't you just work, Sarah?
I'll definitely get married this year. So please come back home until then. Mom was so shocked to know that you had left, and she went to bed as soon as we got back from the trip.
I'm sorry, but I have no affection for you or your mother.
But we lived together for 10 years.
Then did you have any affection for me? You're the one who kicked me out, right?
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
It's too late for apologies now. If you're planning to get married within a year, you'll be fine. Good luck with your marriage hunting.
If you don't come back, I'll be kicked out of this house.
Your mother is getting old and thinking about her retirement, so I guess she can't afford to support a middle-aged unemployed daughter.
I really am apologizing for everything, and I'm going to turn over a new leaf. I'm even thinking of starting with a part-time job. So, Emily, won't you come back home once again? Even though my brother passed away, we became family, didn't we? And you're all alone in this world, so if anything happens to you, we'll help you.
You've never helped me before.
That's why we'll help you from now on.
Sarah, you and your mother are strangers to me now. Hey, do you know about the family ties termination notice?
What's that?
Simply put, it's a document that cuts ties with you and your mother. Once I submit it, we're not even relatives anymore.
Did you submit that paper?
Yes, I did. So we're unrelated now. Even if you two end up on welfare, you can't ask me for support. We're truly strangers now.
But I'm your husband's little sister.
So what?
Don't you care about what happens to your husband's family? Mom and I don't know what will happen to us.
I'm sorry, but the only family I consider now are my deceased husband and your father. So I don't care what happens to you at all. I thought it was terrible that you went on a trip with the condolence money for your father.
Emily, I'm sorry. Mom said she'll cut ties with me if you don't come back.
It's going to be okay. Parent-child relationships don't break that easily.
I'll really try hard. I'll do anything to make it comfortable for you to live with us. Please? Come back, please?
No matter how many times you ask, I won't come back. From now on, I'm going to spend time with people who truly care about me and treat me well. I'm sorry, but I won't waste my time on strangers like you who I don't care about at all.
Emily, please don't do this. We can start over. I promise I'll change.
Sarah, I've heard these promises before. They never lasted. Why should I believe you now?
Because I realize how much we need you. Not just for the housework or caregiving, but as a family.
Family? Is that how you treated me all these years? Like family?
I know I didn't. I was selfish and cruel, but I can change. I want to change.
It's not that simple, Sarah. You can't erase years of mistreatment with a few apologies.
Then tell me what I can do. There must be something.
There's nothing you can do. It's too late.
It can't be too late. There must be a way to make amends.
Sarah, listen to me carefully. I spent 10 years of my life caring for your father, enduring your insults and your mother's cold treatment. I did it out of love for your father and my late husband, but that chapter of my life is over now.
But we can write a new chapter together. A better one.
No, Sarah. My new chapter doesn't include you or your mother. I've moved on.
Moved on? To where? What are you going to do now?
That's none of your concern. My life is my own now.
But Emily, we're family. We're all you have.
No, Sarah, you're not all I have. I have myself, my memories, and the skills I've developed over the years. I am not the helpless woman you think I am.
I never said you were helpless. I just thought you needed us as much as we needed you.
That's where you're wrong. I don't need you. I never did. I stayed for your father's sake, not for you or your mother.
Emily, please, we can't manage without you. Mom is getting older and I don't know how to take care of her.
That's not my problem anymore, Sarah. You're an adult. It's time you learn to take responsibility for your life and your mother's.
But I don't know how. I've never had to before.
And it's time you learned. Start by getting a job, take care of the house, be there for your mother the way I was there for your father.
It sounds so difficult.
It is difficult. That's what I've been doing all these years while you were out enjoying yourself.
I'm sorry, I really am. I never realized how hard it was for you.
Realizing it now doesn't change anything. Actions speak louder than words, Sarah, and your actions over the past 10 years have spoken volumes.
Give me a chance to show you I can change. Please, Emily, just one more chance.
I've given you countless chances, Sarah. Every day for 10 years was a chance for you to treat me better, to help with your father's care, to show some gratitude. You didn't take any of those chances.
I know, and I regret it deeply. But people can change, can't they? I want to be a better person.
That's commendable, Sarah, but you don't need me to become a better person. Do it for yourself and for your mother.
But we need you. You know how to run the household, how to manage everything. We'll be lost without you.
You'll learn, just like I did when I first started caring for your father.
But what if we can't? What if we end up on the streets?
Sarah, you're trying to manipulate me with guilt. It won't work. Your future is in your hands now, not mine.
I'm not trying to manipulate you. I'm genuinely scared.
Then use that fear as motivation to change your life. Get a job, learn to cook, take care of your mother. Grow up, Sarah.
I don't even know where to start.
Start by taking responsibility. Stop looking for others to solve your problems. You're capable of more than you think.
But Emily, you're so much better at all of this than I am.
I wasn't always. I learned, and so can you. It's not about being perfect. It's about trying your best every day.
I don't know if I can do it.
You can. You have to, because I won't be there to do it for you anymore.
Emily, please, just give us one more chance. Come back, even if it's just for a little while. Help us get on our feet.
No, Sarah, my decision is final. I've given 10 years of my life to this family. It's time for me to live for myself.
But what about Mom? She's old. She needs care too.
Your mother is your responsibility now, Sarah, just as your father was mine.
But it's not the same. You chose to care for Dad.
And now you must choose to care for your mother. That's what family does, Sarah.
I'm not ready for this, Emily. Please help us.
You'll never be ready if you don't start. This is your chance to prove you can change, Sarah. Don't waste it by relying on me.
But what if I fail? What if I can't take care of Mom properly?
Then you'll learn from your mistakes and do better next time. That's how life works, Sarah. You try, you fail, you learn, you improve.
It sounds so hard.
It is hard, but it's also rewarding. Taking care of your father was the hardest thing I've ever done, but also the most meaningful.
I don't know if I can find meaning in it like you did.
You won't know unless you try. Give yourself a chance, Sarah. You might surprise yourself.
I'm scared, Emily. I've never had to be responsible like this before.
I know you're scared. Change is always scary, but it's also necessary. You can't keep living the way you have been.
What if I can't change? What if I'm too set in my ways?
Nobody is too set in their ways to change, Sarah. It's a choice. You have to want it badly enough.
I do want it. I want to be better, but I don't know how.
Start small. Make a schedule for household chores. Look for job openings. Spend time with your mother. Take it one day at a time.
It sounds overwhelming.
It will be at first, but it gets easier with time and practice. You're capable of more than you think, Sarah.
I wish you could stay and guide me through this.
I can't do that, Sarah. This is your journey now. You need to find your own way.
But what if I have questions? What if I need advice?
There are resources available, support groups, online forums, books. Use them. Learn from others who have been in your situation.
It won't be the same as having you here.
No, it won't, but that's the point, Sarah. You need to learn to stand on your own feet.
I'm going to miss you, Emily. Despite everything, you've been a constant in our lives for so long.
I know, and a part of me will miss you too, but this separation is necessary for all of us.
Will we ever see you again?
I don't know, Sarah. Maybe someday if things change, but for now, this is goodbye.
I understand. I don't like it, but I understand.
It's a start, Sarah. Understanding is the first step toward change.
Thank you, Emily, for everything. I know I haven't said it enough, but thank you.
You're welcome, Sarah. I hope you find your way. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Emily. Take care of yourself.
You too, Sarah. Take care of yourself and your mother. After that, I blocked the contact information for my sister-in-law and mother-in-law. Sarah was soon kicked out by Margaret, but she kept coming back and taking money from her. Finally, Margaret sold the family home. I heard about this from a former neighbor and contacted the real estate agent. They told me that they left even my father-in-law's memorial tablet behind when they moved out, so I'm just keeping the tablet for now. After meeting my father-in-law and marrying my husband, a lot of painful things happened, but for me, they're all irreplaceable memories. With the memories of the two of them in my heart, I'll continue to live my life to the fullest from now on. Thank you for watching until the end. If you found this video satisfying, please hit the like button. If not, please share your thoughts in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Your ratings and comments encourage us to create more content. We have many more videos that will give you that satisfying feeling, so please check out our other videos on this channel. We'll see you in the next video.